physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, however many ways you want to put the leads on it. I don't want to go back to that place. And I know how it feels now. Okay. In this moment, I feel like I'm in a rush, a little bit of anxiety, feel excited, and feel pretty calm as well. And I feel really happy. Um, yeah. Well, all I wanted to do was post a video about how I lost my joy and found it again. Um, so let's see what happens. Before any of this happened, I was in a space where, in retrospect, it was very dark, even though at the time the environment was really stimulating. I was with friends, I was constantly surrounded by music, and we had a studio. There was always people at the house. Um, I had everything I needed. I had money to pay for rent. I had food. I know I didn't feel like myself now, and I felt very like every day was it was just like a cloud or just heaviness to even get out of bed um, to get motivated to do anything. It started to feel like it was normal. It started to feel like, oh, this is just how I am, or something's wrong with me. Like all these thoughts. Um, and before that, I knew I had been like I was a very positive person. I just didn't feel like myself, and now I realize that that place that I was in was a form. It was from me neglecting parts of myself that needed love, and I neglected those parts of myself by addictive behaviors. Um, for me it manifested in a way of lust or just really looking to fill a void through sex, and that was my escape. That was my like what gave me the high. That was what I went to the point where yeah, there's a lot of things that I just felt like I went so far from myself and so out of my truth and who I am. If I would have recognized that that heaviness is not who I am, and that sense of joy that I was depleted of and not feeling every day was not normal, or not even that. It was not how I wanted to live, but I had accepted it. I'm still learning from that experience every day. I'm now 2 years removed from that time, and now I just feel a much more sense of wholeness in myself, and I'm starting to find more of it every day. By no means, by no means do I have the answers, and I'm not sitting from a place of I'm the Buddha now, but there's definitely some wisdom that I got from my God, my early 20s. Really, just my first 3 years of being in my 20s, and I don't ever want to go back to that place. Physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, however many ways you want to put the leaves on it. I don't want to go back to that place. And I know how it feels now. So I have a monitor of when I start to even drift in that direction. And I'm like, okay, time to reel it back in. Time to reel it back in. So I'm going to pause here. This is a start. I came, I sat in nature, I set up the mic, I set up the camera, and I spoke to you. So I thank you for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope something stuck with you. I hope something moved in you. Um, and I'm curious if you're in that place now, or you have been in that place, um, or how you continuously practice joy in your day so that you don't get into that place. That place. I think we all know what that place is. That's why I'm being very vague. Um, but yeah, thank you for listening. Peace, love, even if only Kaylyn, you see this video in the future in a place that looks like this.